Good morning. It's Friday, August 7th, and we're going to continue our discussion on action and pragmatism with a prompt from the Daily Stoic which reads, "Can I live well no matter how trying the environment?" So just yesterday, after seeing the outcome of yet another asinine government decision made in a particular southern state, I made the comment, well, at least I don't live in that state. Without having yet read today's prompt, I began wondering how would I fare if tomorrow I found myself living in and not visiting one of those locations that were more at odds with my own beliefs and principles. Honestly, I didn't get too far in that thought exercise because I immediately shut it down, saying, well, it doesn't matter. There isn't a realistic salary that they could offer me that would ever have me entertain the idea of living there. But I guess that was just the cop-out answer. I ducked it by considering the issue too literally. There are inevitably going to be countless situations and environments which we're exposed to that will pull us further away from our positions of comfort than we would like, which present ideas, behaviors, and opinions in opposition to our own, and which, if left unchecked, have the ability to influence our principles, if we allow them. It doesn't need to be as dramatic as moving to a closed-minded small town in the middle of nowhere. Just observe the very natural groupthink behavior that unfolds in work meetings and social gatherings. And while I'm not claiming to have figured this out, when I think back to a younger, less confident, and less principled version of myself, I'm often embarrassed at how I sometimes allowed my behavior to conform to the group dynamics. I'm not even exclusively referring to broader, deeper civic issues like implicit bias or intolerance or political ideologies. I'm also thinking about all the times that I allowed myself to walk into an ongoing gossip exchange or a toxic bitching session, and I took the bait. I allowed myself to be pulled away from my initial position, from what I knew to be the right decision as the environment around me unfolded. But as Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, wherever a person can live, there one can also live well. And by well, he meant with principles. It does require a conscious decision, though, without having first had that self-assessment that concludes with, I am the type of person that ... It can be far too easy to get caught up in the moment. We're not on firm enough ground to withstand the forces of our environment. And as I think back to the situations I found myself in more recently, in which a younger version of me would have capitulated, but in present day, I didn't, it helps me realize the progress that I've made in understanding that principles and pragmatism are not at odds. I'm more confident in my ability to think and act independently, regardless of the situation and surroundings. Now, does that mean that I'm ready to pick up and relocate to that previously unmentioned state now that I've established that position? No, not a chance in hell. Life is just too short. But at least I know I'll be all right if I ever do visit there. Hope you have a great day. Bye.